What up guys, JK Dripmode, and yes, I am back. I was on my B-Day vacation. I was in Vegas, Colorado, and Miami, and boy, I'm tired from traveling. But it's good to be back. And what you see here in front of me, this is Ranma and a half. Now, this is an old school anime from back in my days, and today I'm gonna build a dial for these guys. Now, been doing my research on what to build, and to be quite honest, the idea that I have is not original. I've actually looked on the internet and I was like, damn, someone already built one. And there's been different variations of it. So I kind of want to just do my variation of that dial. So the dial that I want to build is their home. Okay, their home is basically the backyard of their house with the little water, with the little pond, some grass, some rocks, and then you can see their backyard where they eat food. So, to give you a little bit of backstory, this is Ranma. He's a boy, and this is Ranma's father, and he's a human, but they both were fighting in these sacred ponds, and when you fall in the sacred pond, you get the curse of the pond. And the father got the curse of the panda, and then Ranma got the curse of being a girl. So, yes. This guy right here, this girl right here is Ranma. So these two are the same characters, is that when you put, I believe it's cold, no, if you put warm water, he turns into a girl. He turns warm water, turns into a panda. You put cold water, he turns into a boy, and you put cold water, he turns into his human form. Shampoo is another one. Shampoo is another character that when you wet her, she turns into a little cat. The only one that doesn't really turn into anybody is Akane. This is Ranma's fiance. It's an arranged marriage, and I'm only missing one more character, and that character is pretty expensive. Ryu's like in love with Akane. But yeah, he's a character in yellow, and I found a deal, but something that I'm not gonna bid on just yet, but I'm waiting for him. And I just need that character, and I got the whole collection. But for now, this is gonna do. So yeah, so that's today's dial, that's today's inspiration. So let's get to it. So I'm here just taking a little break, but just to kind of get like an idea. So I do this all the time. Whenever I start building a dial, I start adding figures just to see, you know, how would it look composition wise, and you know, gotta be mindful of. It's like a puzzle, you know. You start putting things together, you start noticing things. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna be do the tiles on top. Put some bushes here. This will be the pond. And then enough space to either put the tree right here. So yeah.
Man. Hey.
Alright, so I'm just creating the deck with the pillars, and then I'm gonna sink them in. That'll give me my placement for this base and then the top of the house. You know, so I'm always trying to figure out, you know, cheap materials. So straws would be a pretty cool way to place these guys. I'm taping it down just for the positioning of it. Alright, so here, this is supposed to be the wooden plank. Because I'm short of wood, I'm attempting on making this look like wood. So I already started with the patterns. Alright, so good news. My magnets arrived. I've been waiting for these guys. These guys are tiny, and they're tiny enough for me to be able to use this to work with the space that I have for these foams. So I'm gonna try these out right now. And the truth. Boom! Look at that. Magnetized, and it works. I don't have to. That just solved my problem. Look at that. Tiny magnets saved my life. Yeah! The roof. I want to be honest, I am not happy with the roof. Many things. I don't like how disgusting, like how rigid it looks. And then clay roof tile, is that they're supposed to overlap each other? And I am, but it's not giving me the illusion that I want. A sheet of foam instead is probably gonna be a better solution. It's gonna look nice. I'm gonna have to obviously put more care into how to go about this, but at the end the result is gonna be way better. I'm experimenting. I've never done this before, so kind of trying to see if I need something stronger. So this does not help. This guy helps. So I did a strip, press down, right? And that's practically done right there, right? So what I'm gonna do is just put super glue and then press. And super glue is just because it's so instant, and you need that when it comes to this. Right now, to close it, it's kind of like a hot dog or like a balloon. Put a line like this, so super glue, and then I'm just gonna squeeze them together. Okay. Alright, so I'm trying something different. Look at this, right? It's paper. So yeah, so instead of painting it, I got some really nice paper at Hobby Lobby, and I'm basically just gonna glue them. So I'm gonna use some adhesive and call it a day. Done, clean. Yep, that's the direction I'm gonna go. Alrighty, next up, what you're seeing here is I'm gonna start with creating the windows on the second floor. Alright, so what you see here is a window. You're like, what the fuck, a window? Yeah. So the illusion of glass. So I'm gonna put a transparency over it. Alright, next I'm gonna start painting. I am planning to now sprinkle some turf. Next up is I want to have this plate connected with this as just one piece. And now look, see? It's one piece. The bases on each one of these, so now I already painted it brown, gotta bring the top part like a light beige and start assembling it. I went to the store and got me I found these flowers, pretty cool, right? It's a huge branch, has a couple of them actually. But I wanted was this guy. This right here, I wanna put them on the pond. So I'm gonna cut these guys. So I already did one. And basically all I did was cut the flower off and cut a circular type of lily and then just super glued it. And now I could put like one, you know, or two. How many I should do? Okay. I'm gonna first reinforce it with this glue and then tape. For now, just leave it like that for the pressure. Looking good. Look at that. It's even creating the shadow. Cute. Alright, so I'm building this little tiny shrine. So here's some of the pieces I've been building. Gotta build the square and then build the feet, and then this will be done. So I'm using my new cutter here. It's taking some practice, but it's doing the job. Alright, it's almost there. It's cute. Alright, so now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a cut and insert so that I can put this bush inside. Alright, so I've been experimenting. I've been carving this tree. It's almost there. So I'm gonna start gluing more pieces, gluing it, and then carving more until it becomes the shape that I needed. I can even make it longer. So I want to make it perfect, and then I'll start adding the leaves and stuff. I'm gonna cover it now with paper towel. So I'm just basically gonna do is just put some, and basically it's like paper mache. Now I just gotta dry it and then paint it brown and start adding leaves. Alright, so it's painted brown. So now I gotta add the leaves, right? So I found a way to do it without gluing it. I prefer this way just in case I want to change things up. From Michael's, ripped them off the stem and just kept the plastic part. The cool part is I could just wrap them around the branches. Okay. Voila. Gonna start working on the details here.
Birds it's chirping to you this way, this way.
I don't know.
So here's the wax paper. Alright, so now the next detail I want to work on is that now I decided to put a background instead. I put this because I wanted to try to create it, but I think I just want to just be in the background once I put it inside. Da-da-da-da. It's done, guys. It's done, and I want you to notice one guy. Rio's here. He actually came in time for my video. I'm so happy that he's here. I was able to get him for a very good price. Ranma, if you watch the series, if you watch the movie, this is their house. This is where they hang out. This is where they eat. This is where they just clown all the time. They throw each other in the pond. And yeah, so I kind of wanted to show that atmosphere. The one thing I like about it is that everything is mobile. So I'm going to remove these guys so you could see. So the base is mainly the pond, the stones, the grass, and the pillars. These pillars come off. The wooden panel. My left or right, the wall. Once I put these two together, you can see that's magnetic. The back panel, the roof. This is the divider. Then you got this guy up here at the backyard. So this is the pond. I don't know what you call it. Like it's like a sliding glass doors, I guess you want to call it, but the Japanese style. So as you can see, I burned it up for you guys in the video, but you know I could put them in the back, here in the front, something like that, like almost like a little peek inside. The bushes. Then there's this rock there they have there. The shrine. And then the tree. Then I got some flowers on some like frog-like leaves. I've been calling them lilies. I don't know what's the technical name, but you know. I made this table, made it pretty quick, nothing crazy. So then I can put that table in the middle. That if you notice, I did not do any black wash. I didn't do any dry brushing, and that was on purpose because this is a cartoon. They, you know, it's an anime, so they kept it very cartoon, very simple, and that influenced me to make sure that this dial was also following that model where you know, it's simple and it's cartoony. It was challenging because, you know, I had to kind of change my way of thinking. I didn't even paint the building. I used construction paper that had texture that you could actually appreciate when you see it in person more than in the video. So yeah, so this is the build, and this is Ranma and a half. And guys, thank you for watching. Please feel free to write a comment, hit that like button, and please subscribe. Alright guys, peace.